Hey, my name's David, and today we're out here in Riverview, which is just north of Shelburne. You're probably about 10 minutes north. Now, the property I'm at here has it's 75 acres, and it's got a stream that runs through the property. The other thing that I like about this particular property is it's got a couple of different road frontages. It has one off of 7th Line here, which is where I'm standing, and then it has two off of 260 Side Road, which is in Riverview. Now there is a stream that runs through this property, and the property has not been farmed per se or anything like that. It's just left to nature. Okay, so we're on 260 Side Road here, and I'm going to show you the other road or the other frontage. This is the lot right here that kind of pokes out in between the two houses. There you go. There's the other one, and then the property goes way back there. Okay, so we're down here. It's on the other side of the property here, and there's a river. Okay, this is the stream that I wanted to show you. Okay, you walk down to the river. I'm not going to fall in or anything. That goes down right through the middle of the property. We'll get a better view a little bit further down, all right? So there you go. So there's your brook that comes through the property, winds around, and it goes all the way right out into the middle of the property. Now, over here, on the other side, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 homes that on this side of the river. Now, the property line for this property is further up, and I don't know if you can see that, but right where that car is, just to the south of that, there is a fence that runs there, and it runs straight down all the way past that last house, all the way down. Okay, so we're here in the, well, getting close to the middle of the property. Like I said, the stream goes right through, and the property is on both sides of the river. Okay, all the way around here. Okay, so I wanted to show you this because you'd certainly see it once you get up here. But to the south of the property, what you're going to find is you're going to find a couple of wind turbines there. And there's maybe a few further on over there. So you are close enough to see these turbines, and looks like they're going to start spinning there in a minute, maybe. Starting to maybe turn a little bit. Sometimes I don't know why they turn off. Maybe when they don't need enough electricity, they kind of shut themselves off or whatnot. But yeah, it's just like a big tree with little things that turn around. Okay, so we're going to keep following the river all the way down. Okay, so continuing along the river. It winds right around the middle. Now, if we take a look at it, that's the property right there. Okay, and that dark line that wiggles all the way through, that there, 7th line, the dark line that wraps around and then circles, and then we're kind of on that S bend right now, working our way back up, and then it goes around, a bunch of trees there, and then circles off and then goes off the property there. So we'll continue around the property there, and over there, this is a 260 Side Road, just up at those hydro poles. And that is the trees that it goes around. Okay, so continuing on our journey, I wanted to point out kind of where we are. And so if you look at our map here, we've walked all the way up, all the way around that bend, up and around, and we're just about kind of closing in on right about there. So back here, you can't see it all on the page, but there's a big square piece here that you could go ahead and farm. I don't know how many acres it is, mind you, but there would be road access, as you can see right there by the dark line. So there's looks like there's an ATV track that someone has been driving on the property on. And yeah, it kind of goes around here, and that's those big trees that was on the map. And the river goes all the way around. And as you can see, we've kind of come quite a distance from where we originally started off. So we'll continue around the trees and see what's there. So here we are at the back of the property. There's the stream, and then it kind of channels through the property a little bit. And that would be, if I'm looking at it, that would be if I'm looking at it, right about there, and it kind of streams off. So obviously the ATV tracks have kind of gone up the road there, or up the path I should say. And then all back here is just all unused. So I don't know what kind of farmland this would make, but man, I'll tell you, it's quiet out here. Alright, so we continued along the path. We're up pretty much at the back of the property. Looks like there might be a pond up ahead in that little circle over there. Not too sure. It was just like a wet spot, just because it's wet down here where the ATV went through. So over there you can see the corn on the left hand side of those trees. And then that's the property line, right where all that cornfield is. As you can see, it takes you all the way out to the 260 there. So, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, 75 acres up in Riverview, and with a nice stream that goes through. A few little turbines here and there, and a heck of a lot of walking. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, if you want to take a look at some other properties, you can always go to www.searchorangevillehomes.com,